Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. We are following some breaking news right now. Very sad news. The story of 6-month-old Nnakai Pratt out of Clayton County, Georgia, just uh, a little bit ago. They discovered his body as he went missing 3 days ago, and his own father claimed he was kidnapped. We got a lot to talk about on all the breaking news on the other side of this.
Coming in clutch, better tighten the pearls. Dropping cold facts, got the truth for the world. No smoke, no fluff, just the real that we trust. Hold on to your seat, cause I'm coming in clutch. Coming in clutch.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. Could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options, anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is October 14th, 2025. It is currently 8:02 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Bonjour. Hi, Pearls. Good to see you. We are talking about a little 6-month-old baby. And as many times as I've done this, it is never easy. It's never easy. Little 6-month-old Nnakai Pratt has been found deceased. And this is news that is just breaking just in the last little bit. So we're going to get into everything that we know right now. If you would do me a big favor, and please, for my live chat and my replay crew, please hit that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it, and consider sharing the live out if you don't mind as well. I know. What is really sad to me is life is so valuable. It is so valuable, and every single life matters. Every single life. And these parents have no idea. They don't even care about their own life, let alone the children that they brought into the world. And so, yeah, So, the little bit that we do know at this point, um, again, Nnakai is a twin. There was so conflicting information on this case yesterday, and I had a lot of times, when a story first comes out, there is conflicting information. But the problem is, in this case, is dad wasn't speaking. He was in jail. The neighbors knew that the father had twins, and there was a girlfriend that came and said, "Well, I didn't know he had kids." I know. I know, Ruby. I know, and that's the thing. I knew it wasn't going to end well, but I guess there's always, even though you know what I mean? It's just you want the closure, you want them to be found, you want them to be laid to rest. Never. And that's the thing, Prophet Master. Um, I got one of my pictures from the news, and it had the real picture of the baby, Nnakai, on there. And there was another picture right beside of it, and it was the wrong picture. And there was just that one picture of this baby. Yeah, none. None. So sad to me. All right. Here we go. This is just coming out, everything that we know right now.
The Clayton County father suspected in his 6-month-old's disappearance remains in jail, but for unrelated charges.
Atlanta News First, Yasmina Alston is live at the apartment complex where it all happened on Valley Hill Road. And that's where that baby was first reported missing. Yasmina, what have you learned today about the father?
Well, Tracy.
Actually, hold on one second. This is it. We'll come back to that one. Yeah, 11 pounds. 11 pounds.
We have some breaking news out of Clayton County. We told you earlier in the hour about the search for 6-month-old Nnakai Pratt. Clayton County police have said the baby's father is a suspect in his disappearance. Let's get out to Fox 5's Kim Luffler, who's been live on the scene, the apartment complex where that baby boy was last seen. Kim, we understand there's some activity there now.
Yeah, police just put up the police tape behind me here in the last 5 minutes. And if you take a look, all of the detectives and police officers we've seen on scene here for the last 2 hours are really focusing in on one spot kind of in the wood line there. Now, at this point, we do not have confirmation whether or not this is the 6-month-old baby, but we have really seen them all zeroing in on that location here, probably in the last 5-10 minutes or so. And in the
Throw the baby over the hill, essentially. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, honey. Justin, I see how this tugs on your heartstrings, your passion for these cases, sending hugs. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate you very much, my dear. Much love to you. Thank you. How do you just do something to a baby and just throw him over the hill?
last, I would say, 20 minutes. If you take a look over here to our left, we initially saw the police put up crime scene tape around this dumpster as well, and then we saw them all start to move. This is the back part of the apartment complex. Then they all started to move towards the front, and that's when we saw them kind of looking at this one spot on the tree line. Of course, we're waiting for confirmation. As soon as we get any updates, we'll be sure to bring that right to you, but it does appear that they have found something there in the wood line.
All right. The body of 1 second.
Tonight with breaking news in DeKalb County, the GBI has been called in to investigate
Why did it do this?
a shooting.
Sorry. The body of 6-month-old Nnakai Pratt was found 3 days after his father reported a kidnapping in Clayton County. Antonio Pierce, the baby's father, is now considered a suspect and was arrested on unrelated charges. Investigators found inconsistencies in Pierce's story, and evidence suggests possible foul play in the infant's death. There that monster is. The father said that he was robbed of his possessions, and they took the baby, and took his valuable things with the baby in the car seat. He didn't know what direction they went. He couldn't give a what kind of car, what direction, a description of them, nothing. Oh, I know, Tanner. They nowadays just don't want a kid. They just throw them in the trash, throw them over the hill. 11 pounds and 6 months old. I've got some pictures for some locals and stuff we're going to show you here in a minute. What we know, investigators returned to the apartment complex shortly before 4 p.m. Tuesday to conduct another search. Officers spent more of the day reviewing evidence to determine the best place to continue the search. Well, this bastard, he was too lazy to even, it's just sad to say a lot of these parents are even too damn lazy to hide their crime, the kid. You know what I mean? Like, they just don't give a shit about anything. At around 6:30 p.m., officials put up crime scene tape near the dumpster and around the woods adjacent to the apartment complex. It was apparent officers were searching the area. I'm sorry, but if, this little precious baby, if that's the best picture you've got of your child in 6 months, something's wrong with you. Nobody's even holding this baby. Nobody's even holding the baby. Right? God only knew if he got held that often or changed. He certainly, if he was 11 pounds, didn't get fed that often. And, when you tend to not feed a baby, they're hungry and they cry. And that somehow pisses dumbass dads off. Missing 6 months. The backstory: police confirmed Monday that the baby's father, Antonio Pierce, is now considered a suspect. Okay. All right. Here's some photos. I'm going to make them bigger. Of what's going on there. Said that, look at that. Just right over the hill. Yes. Yep, Lily. Yep. Right over the hill. They have an advertisement for pictures now. Seriously. Viewing a picture, you get an advertisement now. Okay. That's why you didn't know any direction. Do you not, I mean, is this guy so stupid to think that they're not going to look around his apartment? Or do they just don't care? I don't get it. I don't get it, y'all. It never, ever gets any easier. Never gets any easier. Never does. Other twin is with mom. Yes. Yeah. And I mean, they've essentially, from what I understand, they've cleared mom. But what I also don't understand is, doesn't mom want to see the baby? Did she not have questions? Twins are usually kept together, right? Oh, Ginger, I agree. This upsets me so bad. Yeah, yep, Denise, other twin was with mom. So I'll be honest with you. I got questions like, how the fuck could you not know? You know what I mean? Like, you're a mom, lady. You have one twin with you. Why does he have the other one? It's craziness. Let me show you some stuff, guys. I got a bunch of stuff to show you.
According to court records, Antonio Pierce is currently in the jail on charges including a suspended license and a child restraint violation, but none of those charges provide any answers as to where his missing son is.
I know, Lily, me too.
The search for missing 6-month-old Nnakai Pratt continues, and his father, Antonio Pierce, remains a suspect in the disappearance. Pierce is in the Clayton County jail on unrelated charges of a suspended license, a child restraint violation, and possession of marijuana, per court records. He is expected before a judge on Wednesday. Court records also revealed a prior felony cruelty to children case in 2022. But as of Tuesday, Pierce faces no charges related to his missing son. Baby Nnakai was first reported missing on Sunday when Pierce claimed he was robbed at gunpoint and his son was taken from him. But detectives became suspicious and questioned Pierce's story, saying this situation became suspicious because of inconsistent testimony and because of physical evidence that points to foul play. Since then, they've searched this complex.
Yeah, wonder how big the other brother is. Wonder if he was cared for. Again, you're a mother of twins. Why aren't 6-month-old twins together? How can you separate 6-month-old twins and just have a dad who clearly should have never had in the care of a child alone to begin with, in my opinion? Also, where's the family? I haven't seen any family speaking up for these kids. What is wrong with people now? Does family just... You see so many of these families quiet now. Speak up for your family members that can't defend themselves. If one of your family members did something wrong, call it out. Haven't seen anybody. Oh, Jennifer, you might need to update your card or something like that, baby. And yeah, twins are just a blessing.
Including a wooded area behind one of the buildings, as well as cars. But as of now, the baby has not been located. The situation has left neighbors concerned and also confused about the father's story.
At the end of the day, it's a sad reality to think that one day your baby's here and the next day
Nothing.
And Clayton County Police did tell us they're examining evidence to determine where they should search. But I can tell you that within the last 10 minutes, multiple Clayton County Police vehicles showed up here at the complex, and several officers are now looking behind one of the apartment buildings. Police telling us this is still an ongoing investigation. Live in Clayton County.
Before they found
Yasmina Alston, Atlanta News First.
So this was right before they found him. And I need to show you this as well. Bear with me. Here we go. Oh, my camera's not on. 1 second. Hey, Angel.
Where a 6-month-old was last seen, and police are now even searching dumpsters.
That's right. The child has been missing since Sunday. Police are calling his father a suspect. Channel 2's Tom Jones reports from Clayton County. And Tom, police sent a drone up near a unit where the baby's father is known to live.
Yeah, that's what I brought you in the last at 5 o'clock. But just now we're seeing in the last 10 minutes, officers have been concentrating on this dumpster right here. I saw a couple of officers put on gloves and get down and dirty and get in that dumpster. And they've been going through trash. You can see more officers are pulling up here.
That's like a construction dumpster, right? They do that whenever they're renovating, building something, so you can throw very big items in it. Thank you for being number 300, Michelle. Appreciate you, darling. Thank you.
Some reason they are concentrating on this area right now. This, of course, is where baby Nnakai, police believe that she disappeared, and they suspect her father had a lot to do with it. I spoke to the county chairwoman who is asking the public to help police find baby Nnakai.
Just very disheartening to know that a 6-month-old is out there in the world.
Clayton County Chairwoman Alika Anderson Henry told me her heart aches knowing 6-month-old baby Nnakai Pratt is.
This little baby. This is the only picture we had. So he was the maintenance at the apartments, I heard, and he was an Uber driver. I do know he drove Uber. I didn't know he did maintenance, though. Unbelievable. Sounds like Ola. Yeah. It's like I say about Jack and Lily and Sebastian and Summer, people, they know where these babies are. In my opinion, people know where these babies are. And I can't stand the thought of them just being just like right here, just being thrown out like garbage over a hill, and because the parents are too damn selfish, or whoever did it, is too damn selfish to take up for their own accountability. Should have never
Somewhere
had
out
kids.
there, and no one knows where he is.
That's why I'm making this plea today, because I want anyone out there to return this child.
The chairwoman is asking anyone with any information to give police a call. Police say Nnakai's father, Antonio Pierce, told them he was robbed by gunmen who took the child Sunday. Police say they found physical evidence that led them to believe foul play was involved in the baby's disappearance. They're now calling Pierce a suspect.
Nobody robbed you.
Police returned to the apartment complex where they believe Nnakai disappeared. We saw officers searching near the unit where neighbors say Pierce lives, sometimes with a woman. Neighbors are hoping for the best.
I hope they find the baby. I hope it's not what everybody thinking this is. I hope it is just missing and it's a hoax.
The chairwoman says she is a parent and couldn't imagine not knowing where her baby was. She says baby Nnakai deserves to be here on this earth and with people who love him.
And if someone has done...
Well, that's because she's a normal person, right? Most of us couldn't sleep eat, think until we found our child. These people don't give a damn. Won't even speak up for their child when they're alive or dead.
Anything to that child, whomever it is. We deserve to know, our police department deserves to know.
And several officers are pulling up here. They are really concentrating on this area behind this dumpster and this wooded area here. In the meantime, Pierce is in jail on unrelated charges. He will go before a judge on those charges tomorrow.
New photos.
We will be there and have the very latest in
Got
this
brand new photos from
very
police.
bizarre case. We're live in Clayton County. Tom.
Very bizarre case. Guys, after this, I will be live. There is a breaking news story coming out of, they're originally from Wisconsin, but Illinois. There is a newlywed couple. They were about a week from having their anniversary, their first year anniversary. They were like middle school sweethearts, beautiful, attractive couple. They were found in their car, pew-pewed, dead. Just happened. And nobody, there's no answers. No answers. And it's a perplexing one. So I'll be live with that next. It's a weird one. Here we go. And you can see, they're down here now, and it looks like there's a trail or something down the hill there. So they're probably processing. Oh, wow. Look, they got a cover up here. Y'all see that? I just read about a couple in Florida. About the couple in Florida? Who you talking about? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And okay. Let me see if they've Cody's updated it anymore. Let's see what he says. Let me see if Clayton County Police has made a statement yet. Earlier, they hadn't yet. Nope, they haven't made a statement yet. But Cody Alcorn, who says he's a reporter, Clayton County Police Department crime scene has a section of the complex roped off where they were searching for missing 6-month-old baby Pratt. This is near the front of the complex in Riverdale. Really? Near the front? Trying to think how that is. Okay. Antonio Pierce told CCPD he was robbed at gunpoint with and rug dealers abducted the baby on Saturday. Police said there were inconsistencies with the story from the beginning. Pierce is in jail on unrelated charges. Well, guess what, Pierce? Your charges are about to be upgraded today, Mother Chicken. Jennifer, thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you. I'm back, my love. Thank you for renewing your membership. Much love to you, my dear. A lot of wooded areas. Yeah. I thought the body was that yellow dumpster. Oh, they were looking in the dumpster and looking around the dumpster. Okay, 1 second. So Clayton County has not yet eyewitness. Oh, there's some breaking news. Ooh, with coming out of Philadelphia too. Let's see here. Do we watch this one? Okay, yeah. All right, let's go to the Facebook group real quick. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with people anymore. There's just no value for life or respect for anything anymore. I mean, it's just amazing. You know, I love to watch documentaries on like the universe and space and stuff like that. And whether you are a believer in God or not, it's amazing how, whether you want to call it the Big Bang, or if the Big Bang happened, you can still believe in God, right? Uh, and everything that is in this universe, we are made up of that. You know what I mean? And we're just so wonderfully made in our life. We should give more value to human beings' life. There is nearly 8 billion people on the planet, and we all matter. You texted me, okay. Okay. Oh, I've got a lot of text. Ooh. See what y'all got. Okay. Bear with me. Okay. Yep, I showed that one. They said earlier. Okay, they said pew pew left in the car, not worried. For the public on that couple. Yeah. Yeah, I'll talk to you about that in a little bit. Sure. Okay. Oh, this is good. This is good. Okay, look at this. Got some video. We got some video coming out. It's coming from 11. Okay, we got a lot of stuff coming out. Look at this.
I'm so thankful they found it because every dog in this place has been wanting to go over in that space.
I mean, this is interesting, right? Look at that. I showed you guys pictures, but his remains must not be very far over that hill for them to put that up there, don't you think? I kind of wish we could even see Mom. Yeah. I wish I would have seen the family out speaking
They
of
found it because every dog in this place has been wanting to go over in that space. Prince has been like trying to get over there. Because I walked the baby dog and they would just be like doing this, and I had to pull them out because I'm not sleeping over there. Oh my God.
I can't believe they found a baby dog.
That is so sad.
Angel, you okay, baby? Something wrong? I didn't see what you wrote, honey. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Jen. Baby was found over the hill from the apartment complex just a little bit ago. Unbelievable.
It's a nice to walk along with that. I haven't slept, and that's just my
Hey, Robin.
Maybe I should have called you last night and said, I wanted to walk around there last night.
But I walked past me.
No, I walked last night.
I'm
after
okay,
I
Tempe.
left from up there with you.
I'm okay, honey. It just, no matter how many times I see this, it just sickens you, just these poor children, what they go through. Most of us have a good or a decent childhood. You may have trauma, right? Everyone has trauma from their childhood. I was talking to one of my therapists one time, and she's like, Justin, everyone has trauma from their childhood. She's like, you're going to have trauma. She's like, if your parents was overbearing, well, I couldn't have went anywhere, right? They wouldn't let me go anywhere. And if you were like, didn't give a damn, right? Well, they didn't care. That's right. That's the kid saying that. And I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. Every person has, if you live long, you have trauma, just the way it is. But this, a lot of these parents we see, these kids grow up with such dysfunction that they think, yes, Pickle's grandma, they almost think it's normal. Like your parents just not giving a damn, or the struggle that they face. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Angel of Light. Thank you, honey. I apologize. I did not see that. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. My first chemo treatment today, 4 more to go. Not feeling so good, but be listening. Appreciate. Oh, we love you, Angel. Let me tell you something. We are praying for you. You are. You're going to kick its ass. Kick its ass and send it back to hell where it belongs, where all cancer belongs. I hope for the day, someday soon, that cancer will be one of those things that we lost millions, hundreds of millions of people, throughout time. And I hope it's something where we don't have to fight real hard to just stay alive, So we love you, darling. You're going to kick its ass. And that's that. You got it. Love you, darling.
Said it walking back. I said, walk
Got a
along
longer
with
video here coming. All right, here we go. This one.
Folks, there is breaking news right now out of Clayton County, where police are back at that apartment complex where a missing 6-month-old baby boy was last seen. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn just got to the complex on Valley Hill Road just minutes ago. So, Cody, what can you tell us about what's happening out there right now?
Well, we can tell you the Clayton County Police Department is back here at this complex, along
This
with their
just
crime scene unit and the
happened
medical examiner's office.
20
I'm going to
minutes
step out
ago.
of the way right now, and you can see the crime scene unit is here at the front of this complex, and they're concentrating on a cut through here in a wooded area. You can see the CSI team right now getting out some of their equipment here. And again, this is the last place known that Nnakai Pratt was seen. Of course, if you have not been following this story, on Sunday morning, Clayton County Police got a call from this complex reporting that he apparently had been abducted during an armed robbery. His dad told neighbors that some drug dealers possibly kidnapped this child. What we have learned since Sunday is that Clayton County Police had a lot of questions about Antonio Pierce's story. He is the child's father. We're told they did not believe him from the very beginning. It's not often that some random drug dealers will kidnap a baby during an armed robbery.
Yeah.
So that is why they never actually put out an Amber Alert for this baby. And
well, this monster that you see here, when someone's doing an armed robbery, they're not looking for a kid. They're not looking for a kid. They're looking something, money, right? Jewelry, electronics, something, valuables. Not to say a kid's not valuable, but it's just not to a robber, right? So dad has all of these pictures and videos, but not one of the babies. Oh yeah, he loved to take pictures of his car and of himself and of his shoes and of his ice, his jewelry and all that. But he's not going to have that anymore, right? He's not going to have to worry about that anymore, because you're never going to be in a white Cadillac again, until maybe the undertaker takes you in a hearse whenever you, in my opinion, probably crack hell wide open. So there's that. That'll be the next white Cadillac he'll probably be riding in. Other than that, it'll be a transfer van whenever they transfer you from prison to prison. Do we know about the mother situation? I've got a lot of questions. Got a lot of questions, I'll tell you that. Mother had other twin. Who separates twins? And wasn't she concerned about her other child? Well, the hearse, I mean, well, I see the hearses that most of the hearses I ever drove was Cadillacs. Yeah. They were Cadillacs. I can't remember what, I mean, they are obviously modified, but they were Cadillacs. I think the first hearse I ever drove, though, was a Lincoln.
What they have been doing since is questioning Pierce and others around this neighborhood. They have been doing search warrants throughout Clayton County at several different properties trying to find this baby. And then we're told in the last hour and a half, they started to come together out here in this cut through. They put up crime scene tape, and now they are concentrating here in this wooded area. And what you're seeing is they're putting up more petitions, basically to hide what we can see from this vantage point. So obviously they have found something in these woods tied to the disappearance of Nnakai Pratt here. I can tell you there are dozens of neighbors out here watching. They have been hoping for a great outcome here, but right now things are not looking good. We talked to Clayton County Police today. They told us this is like
what? Wendy says, Justin, one of your viewers said the judge split up her twins and gave one to the father until she could get another trial. What do you mean another trial? That's a very weird thing. Yes, he is Kay. Why would they do something like that? Yeah, it sounds crazy, Sherry. It does. To me, if a judge did that, in my opinion, they need to be in jail themselves. I don't get that. Hey, Minnie, thank you, darling. I saw on the news channel he didn't report the baby missing. Neighbors did after he walked past with a car seat covered in sheet, left, came back with no baby. Yeah, that sounds probably right because they but why would, like, where did he walk past? Because the baby's right in front of the apartment complex with over the hill. Looks like the neighbors had their eyes on him. It does. He did mention the car seat. Yeah.
likely turning into a recovery effort due to the timing of how long he's been missing and evidence they have gathered through this investigation. Now, as we reported last night, we do know that Nnakai is a twin. Clayton County Police told us that the twin is with the mother, and it's still unclear why the mother had one child and the father had Nnakai here. So a lot of unanswered questions, but I can tell you as well that Antonio Pierce, Nnakai Pratt's father, is locked up right now. He was arrested early Monday morning around 3 a.m. on unrelated charges. He has not been directly charged in the disappearance of his 6-month-old child. but he is locked up, and it's likely he has been questioned by Clayton County Police throughout the last 48 hours, trying to get details on what really happened to his baby. So right now, still a lot of unanswered questions. We reached out to Clayton County Police. They are not confirming at this hour that they have found any remains. They have not confirmed they have found Pratt at this point. But again, this putting the dots together, this is not looking like a great outcome. As you can see, the crime scene unit right now kind of standing outside of this wooded area, likely waiting for maybe a search warrant to actually get inside and start their investigation, Ron.
Okay, Cody, you know, I can see the Clayton County Police Department there. Any other agencies there, GBI or any other mutual aid agencies helping them in this particular at this particular crime scene?
From my vantage point, I cannot see any other agencies. Clayton County is a pretty big agency. They do handle a lot of their own investigations, even when it comes to deaths within the department. This is a crime scene unit that's outside here. We have been told the medical examiner's office is on the other side of this cut through. We cannot get down there. It's kind of separated with these this wooded area that you're looking at. So we do know Clayton County Police, they likely have their investigators out here who have been working the disappearance of Nnakai. And then the medical examiner's office as well will be here to work in tandem with them. So again, at this point, while there is no confirmation, Ron, there has been no other missing persons report. There's been no other crime reported in this neighborhood in the last 24 hours that we know of that would lead them to this complex. And something else interesting, Ron, I've been here about 15 minutes. I was talking to the neighbors, and they said this is one area they had not been searching prior to today. They had been talking and searching the back of the complex where this family lives, and that's where they've really been concentrating the search.
Someone writes in one of the groups, this is the second infant in 6 weeks with the hand of a man who had previous abuse charges. People like this should have no access to children ever. Again, if there was a law in place where a man, a woman, a person who has child abuse or neglect already against them, they should not be around children. What the fuck do you think is going to happen? You think they're just going to suddenly not neglect or abuse children? Do you think a serial cheater is not going to cheat on you? Do you think someone that is known for DV isn't going to beat you? Come on. Do you think a registered S offender is not going to offend again? That's why they're on the offender list. They cannot be rehabilitated. These people don't fucking change. That's right. We see over and over again. When do we learn? Exactly. Children are dying every day because they have more and more and more, and they either get taken away in time or not in time. Thank you, Minnie. I got you, baby. Okay. Thank you for that.
Search efforts on. We know they had drones up. They've had cadaver dogs out here. They've had bloodhounds out here. And they said they really had not been concentrating on this area until today. So obviously either they came across some evidence, someone was talking, or they got a hit out here. Something was found in these woods here, and we just saw them take a tarp out into this area as well. They are covering up this cut through, Ron. So as the time goes on, it is looking more and more like they have discovered something tied to this case here in the woods of this complex.
Okay, Cody, thanks a lot. And knowing that the medical examiner is out there, that really says a lot. And I know you're going to be staying on top of the story for us tonight, sir. We really appreciate that.
Ma'am, that was my thing too. Like, hadn't heard from the mother, hadn't heard from any of the family members that I'm aware of. Why? Why does no one speak up for their missing family member?
That. So for the very latest for you, we're going to have that tonight on 11 Alive News at 11. We're going to see you then.
All right. Again, credit goes to 11 News. Link will be provided in the description. Miss Minnie Panthers just sent me this, and I want to show it to you. 2 seconds. Again, this goes to 11 Alive. Credit goes to them.
Well, good evening. 40 hours. Take a look here. This is 6-month-old Nnakai Pratt. His father told police someone abducted him on Sunday during an armed robbery. However, now police say his dad's story is not adding up at all. He's now an official suspect locked up on unrelated charges. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn joins us live now from the Clayton County Jail, where the father is expected to face a judge tomorrow morning. So, Cody,
I mean, these people, these men and stuff that beat their kids and are abusive and neglectful, they're that way with their women too. Most of them. I mean, listen, you hurt a baby, you'll hurt anything, and I mean anything. Man, woman, child, animal, anything. He made things on Facebook saying the last person that came at him is no longer alive. He didn't say it like that, but he said it in like a street slang kind of way.
You just confirmed
these people are, it's very easy to predict someone like this who has harmed children before. It's not even really a question, right? These people are very easy to predict their future if they've already harmed a child. It will happen again. They will get irritated again or mad again or whatever that triggers them.
Some new information about baby Nnakai. What can you tell us about that?
Ron, a lot of people have been asking us if he was the only child, and just in the last hour, Clayton County Police confirmed Nnakai is a twin. They say that Nnakai's sibling is with their mother, and at this point, it does not appear she is involved in Nnakai.
I'm trying to think Minnie sent this because we want to see what we can hear about this mother.
Disappearance, but Clayton County Police say the investigation is active and ongoing. Tonight, neighbors allege it was not the children's father, Antonio Pierce, who even called 911 to report his son missing. They also tell us that Pierce told them drug dealers kidnapped his baby.
So yeah, you're right. It was, I guess it was the neighbors that called. And whoever ever called, you are the best of humanity. Thank you. Do something, say something. Because if this person hadn't have called, this story, it might have been a year, 2 years, months, days, weeks before we knew this, where, the child was missing. Not saying the mother wouldn't have said something, but you never know. I know. I don't understand it. And that's hopefully what we're going to try to learn here a little bit and see if they say anything.
The search for 6-month-old Nnakai Pratt is now expanding beyond this.
Okay, and I just want to make this clear for my replay crew and people just coming in. This, the baby has been found deceased right outside of the apartment complex, in the front of the apartment complex over a hill. We're trying to get more information about the mother and why these twins were separated.
Riverdale apartment complex. Police using bloodhounds, cadaver dogs, and drones, all in an effort to find the 2-foot, 11-pound baby. Neighbors say they called police Sunday morning when they feared something happened to Nnakai.
They saw him carrying a car seat with a sheet over the child. But the neighbors actually saw him, and they were the ones that called because when he came back, there was no car seat, no baby.
Oh. So I'm wondering if I guess he ditched that car seat somewhere.
And then what he said,
or maybe the car seat. Oh, I just got an image in my head. He might have ditched the car seat with the baby. Justin, they are looking into if the baby was put in the woods still alive, possibly. I mean, OMG. Well, I don't think that, I doubt it. I doubt it. This man is been charged with child, you know, I can't remember if it was child abuse or neglect. I think it was abuse, allegedly, I'll say. And when he was taking the baby out, there was a sheet over it. So he's most likely hiding the fact that the child was dead, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't, in my opinion, probably put a sheet over it.
was the drug dealers took the child.
Police say Antonio Pierce told them somebody took his child during an armed robbery. Police never activated an Amber Alert. Now, more than 24 hours later, we're learning why. Police say Pierce's story is inconsistent, and physical evidence found at the complex points to foul play.
So we all, as a community, been searching, looking for the baby.
Neighbors tell us Pierce worked maintenance at the complex and also drove for Uber. Our camera.
Okay, so yeah, he did drive. I knew he drove for Uber, but I did not know that he was maintenance there. He was charged with child neglect. Yeah, child neglect. Yeah, that's what it was. I have it somewhere.
As we're rolling, as authorities towed several of his cars away from the complex.
Yeah, he's got 5 cars.
11 Alive found Pierce has a pending felony cruelty to children charge out of Clayton County, tied to a case from 2022. Now, 3 years later, he's now at the center of his missing son's case. And Ron, as you mentioned, tonight we learned Pierce is expected to be in court in the morning, and we will be in the courtroom as well to see if the...
He was supposed to be in court this morning, but I don't think he was. Well, he ain't getting out, Wendy. He ain't getting out.
DA will use him being a suspect in his son's disappearance as a reason to deny bond on these unrelated charges. So again, the reason he's locked up tonight is not directly involved in his son's disappearance at this point, but on unrelated charges. Of course, a developing story and a very active investigation at this hour. Live in Jonesboro, Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.
Okay, Cody, thanks a lot, and hopefully we'll get some answers tomorrow morning.
That's right. Wasn't he talking about... Oh, no, that was on his Facebook where he talked about, I think it was on his Facebook, about talking about feeding them. He didn't look like a very good maintenance man, if you ask me.
In court.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. Craziness. Absolutely craziness. All right, let's see if there's anything else coming out. If we are all caught up. What's that? Okay, that's not it. All right, Cody didn't put anything there. Let's look in the group here real quick. And see. God bless those neighbors. Really. They saw something. They said something. So they're probably going to be out there all night And I feel so bad for the crew out there tonight, seeing that they've got to see this. They've got to see all of this now. Okay, Panda, thank you, baby. Does anyone know the mother's name? Hold on, I got a very important email. Huh. I got your thing, Mike. Thank you. I'll read the rest of it at the end of this. Oh, really? Thank you, Kelly. Just got your email as well. Mom, her boyfriend, and aunt of girl whose remains were found in a bin face a judge. "12-year-old Jacqueline Mimi Torres Garcia." Anybody heard of that case? She is keeping quiet and nothing on her. Yeah, I agree, Autumn. It's some of it's just insanity. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. They're bringing in Cajun Navy for Delvin's case. That's awesome. Okay. All right. One more thing, and if that's not there, then we'll Georgia. Bear with me. Sometimes they spell this wrong. Okay. Nnakai. Nnakai. I want to show y'all something here. Missing 6-month-old Georgia. Okay. Nope. Okay. All right. 11 pounds is good weight for a 6-month-old? I don't think so, is it? Average weight for a 6-month-old baby boy. I mean, 17 pounds is the 50th percentile. Like, my kids were literally in the 100th percentile. They were bigger than any kid their age. They were always twice as big. But everyone in my house is way more than 6 foot. Like, yes, that girl found in tub behind an abandoned building here in Connecticut. They believe she's been missing since 2024. Really, Jen? Send me info on that if you find it. I have not been following that. But also, if they were preemies as well, right? So there's that. I am going to be live here in just a little bit. I do want to talk about Jack and Lily later. I'm going to try to do 2 more lives tonight. wish me luck. But I want to show you something. This is who we're going to be talking about. This couple right here later. This Wisconsin couple was found dead in a car. They were a week from their year anniversary. They've been together, I think, since middle school. She loved cooking, fashion, decorating, and spending time by the water. Again, Brandon served in the U.S. Navy, where he earned the rank of petty officer according to his obituary. Outside the military, Brandon enjoyed RC flying, boating, snowmobiling, fishing, and hunting. They say that the public is not, in harm's way, but clearly something is wrong here. We're going to go over all of that stuff later. Okay, Jen, I'll look at that. I'll look at that in a bit. Thank you so much, my dear. Looks like the type that I don't know. I mean, I can't say he didn't work, because he did work. He did like Lyft or something like that. That's what bothers me, Trish. That's what really bothers me. Like, where's the family? It was the neighbors that has been speaking out. If anyone following the Darius McDougal, the little autistic boy that went missing in Yes, Jen. Not super, like, I haven't been covering it as far as on here, but something is, I don't understand why they didn't find him. I don't know. Did the family have trouble? Like, what's really going on here? I don't get it. But I will be back. I definitely will be back in just a little bit. Mother, boyfriend, and aunt charged with death. Hold on one second. Let me look at this real quick, because I've not followed this or heard of it.
Bin and left behind at this vacant house in New Britain. Detectives say she was physically abused and starved for a long time.
Oh my
The
God.
facts that you have, that she probably died a long time ago and was stowed away, is probably enough to show you what we are dealing with here.
Under arrest, Carla Garcia, mother of Jacqueline, and her aunt, Jacqueline Garcia, facing charges too. The little girl's mom charged with murder, the aunt, cruelty. The search goes on for Jonathan Nanita, boyfriend of Carla Garcia, wanted for murder. Detectives say young Jacqueline died back in the fall of 2024 while her family lived in Farmington.
Following her death, Jacqueline's body was kept in the family's basement and subsequently moved when the family relocated from Farmington in March of 2025.
Police say DCF was aware of the family, but can't say anymore right now. There are other kids involved, but they're safe. No one hurt, we're told. Did anyone...
Again, you see it in all these cases. CPS, mother's boyfriend or stepdad. It's a step-parent. Step-parents or mother's, father's, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. It is so disproportionately high. Oh yeah, they don't. I think they stay up late now because it's close to Halloween. I gotta order my Janie wig. Y'all gotta make. I gotta order my Janie wig. Thank you, Justin. Love your heart so much. Oh, thank you, lovies. Love you, Miss Ruby. Appreciate you, sweetie. Really, Carol? Finish this.
Anyone ever notice Jacqueline missing from school?
I'm going to be very careful with where we go with that. That's a part of a large part of the investigation. There's been some information that's come forward between being removed from one school and entering another to being homeschooled.
From here, the court system will
there we go.
Take it and prosecute to the highest extent of the law. I'd like to again send our deepest condolences.
One is tough to take. 12-year-old Jacqueline Torres.
Evilness in the world. Evilness in the world, guys. All right, my loves. I love you all. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for being here. You guys are my pearl family. Oh, hold on. 1 second. Can I show you one more thing? Actually, if you want to listen, I got some new. Hey, Smiley. I've got some new little songs. I've got getting ready to do one on another one on Junkyard Janie and Daniel and all of them. But let's see if I can put it up. I don't know if y'all be able to hear it though. Can y'all hold on? Let me know if y'all can hear it in a second. Can you hear it? I'm doing this song for like some of the victims that we cover. I'm gonna do like a thing. It's low. Hold on, I'll fix it. Hold on, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I got it fixed. There we go. This one's for like the victims that I'm gonna cover. I'm gonna do like a sheet for 2025. It's coming, it's ending.
We've come from shadows, from laughter, from tears, through quiet courage and thunder years. When the world turns cold, we keep it warm. We're the calm in the eye of the storm. Hearts that hold, voices that rise, truth in our heads, fire in our eyes. No one alone, not
All right, and y'all probably don't want to listen to all of it, but I've got a couple other ones.
We've come.
Wait, that's the same one. Okay, listen to this one.
Pray with one hand, throw shade with the other. Bless your heart, but I'll still uncover. God gave me light, and I'll make it burn. You want redemption, baby, wait your turn. Got dirt on your name, I'll sweep with grace. Got a Bible in my bag and fire on my face. I walk through storms in these rhinestone hills. Truth cuts deep, but honey, it heals. I'm holy in hood, don't get it confused. I've been saved by grace and still break the news. I'll preach the truth with outline sharp. A saint with a mic and a sinner's heart. Clutch them pearls when I walk in the room. The halo's crooked, but the style's in tune. Holy in hood, yeah, I do what I should. Telling the truth for your own good. I've danced with the devil and dined with the Lord. Wrote every sin in my own accord. Forgive me, Father, I spilled the tea. But justice rolls down when it's up to me. You can whisper lies in the dark all night, but I'll drag them out in the gospel light. Ain't no shame in being loud and real. That's the armor only truth can feel. I'm holy in hood, don't get it confused. I've been saved by grace and still break the news. I'll preach the truth with outline sharp. The same with a mic in a sinner's heart. Clutch them pearls when I walk in the room. The halo's crooked, but the style's in tune. Holy in hood, yeah, I do what I should. Telling the truth for your own good. I'm holy in hood, it's the life I choose. Faith on Sunday, truth on the news. I'll preach the word and spill the proof. If the crown fits crooked, I'll still wear the truth. Clutch them pearls, baby, brace for the flood. Cause heaven's got class and hell's got mud. Holy in hood, yeah, misunderstood. But baby, I'm blessed and I'm built for good.
Okay, I like that one. I got more.
We've come from shadows, from laughter.
Okay, I showed you that one.
When the tea gets
Oh, this one.
first,
You
know what
this
to
little
do.
jingle.
Clutch them pearls. The lies get loud, but the truth still twirls. Keep your head high,
Little
sugar,
jingle.
clutch them pearls. From crime to scandal, I tell it all. With grace, with grit, I stand tall. Oh, honey, when the world starts to swerve, just breathe deep and clutch them pearls.
It's a cute little jingle. Anyway, I think the holy in hood is a lot of us. All right, guys. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, sweetheart. They are. They are. She kind of does. Pray for Dolly. She's a little under the weather with her kidneys and stuff right now. You're a country girl, Carol. Well, I was, like Dolly says, I was born a country girl, but that don't mean I can't go to town. A little country, yeah. All right, guys. I am coming back. I promise you I'm coming back. I will be back in just a little bit. Going to be covering probably this case out of Wisconsin, Indiana, or Illinois. and all that. So if not, then we'll do Jack and Lily. I've always got Jack and Lily stuff to talk about. Drives me nuts. It's your bedtime. Justin, I sent you a bunch. Okay. Thank you, loves. Love you guys. God bless you. Take good care of yourself. If you're going to bed, get some good rest. If not, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay? All right, guys. Much love, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Justice for little baby Pratt. We'll see it through. Good night.